Good morning or afternoon, wherever it may be for you. If you're on the other side of the world, then yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Yesterday, last week, or something. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Rolling into some comments. I appreciate everybody that comments. So I thought, let's jump into it. I've been a little detached. My 55th was yesterday, and I was having, not a midlife crisis, but turns out not wanting to chase after the dollar signs creates, a lack of achievements in the hang it on the wall category. All right, I'm still steeped in shit from when I was 16. That's okay. A little detached from the channel, but I was just kind of, feeling the, wow, have I accomplished anything? And I thought about it, getting love from Samantha, my family, even though my dad kind of forgot what day it was. And I guess there is some satisfaction knowing that this whole deal worked out in the weirdest of ways. Slowly but surely, it keeps growing. I believe connecting with a few individuals out there who like the odd approach or the just obscure approach to doing all this. I'm sorry, it's about me, but that's all I know what to give you. But maybe some of my personal reflections actually feel familiar, right? And I'm thinking that's what it really is about. And back to comments. And Jeff from a couple hours ago, the video adds so much. This is over on Upchurch, James Dean, and I agreed. I think I said that in there. I really thought it brought out a little more to it. I liked. And I gave more energy. I don't know what it is. I thought the song was real chill. The audio, right? And then with the video, there's a little more edge to it, which I think is just maybe Upchurch himself, adding that edge, which, very possible. I appreciate that you enjoy the reactions, as weird or wandering as they may get. I appreciate it because I try, hopefully, if someone been along for the ride for a few reactions, it's not completely off the wall shit. I try to hey, we got the concert coming up. I'm super excited about that. I believe integrity and integrity of messaging constantly comes up. So in the end, it's I might ramble, but I hope it's on point a little bit. And then, yeah, I hope so. From my comments, I think sometimes it is. So we keep going. So Jeff, I appreciate you taking time, and we probably do have more in common, even though we're from different places. I just say it that way so I don't try to co-opt fandoms, because I really watched reactors. I spaced something off, so I had to start over, and I was trying to explain. How the reactors like to drop the names, and some artists even admit, oh, you could drop my name to get clicks and this and that, and I'm not trying to, Jeff, like your comment here, if you can find a common denominator in the reactions and you enjoy them, I appreciate that. I just don't think I should ever cater to one fandom over another and pretend that dropping a few snappy lines is going to entice people to click. I find that low rent shit. And if, which probably lines me with more Creek Squad than I would think. But I just don't care for, chasing any of it. Whatever may come of it all, it should happen just a half-ass backwards, right? Just fall ass backwards into the whole deal, and take it for what it is. throw the formula away because the formula just reeks of unoriginality. And, I might be jumping into a genre that already exists, but I'd still like it to be my own thing. So that's a start. Let's see, Darren, thank you. 4 hours ago from John Farnham, Angels. Your voice, a beautiful soul, take us. I know John is incredible, isn't he? And, any chance you can get to turn people on to something, I am well. Thank you for checking. That's very cool. No, I don't know. I hope he's saying John Farnham's well. I think I'm going to erase that. See, I'm going to delete that because now in hindsight, I read that a little closer and I believe he's wishing John Farnham well. That is very nice. I appreciate that I could be a conduit to John and sending love his way. And misinterpreting and right in front of everyone is part of comments. Sometimes you got to read them twice to make sure. Oh, wait, it wasn't me. It's John. And we listen to John together. So you're welcome for that. And thinking about all of that, I hope he's doing okay too. Ange and I are really... We got the documentary, the voice the John Farnham documentary. I got the album sitting back there. We're still trying to dig out of our hole to get the equipment to, maybe react to all that and figure out a way to not get it blocked and taken down and all of that stuff. So, hopefully, within the next couple months here, before we go to the Upchurch concert, Ange wants to be ready. We will probably be back with some couples, some John, and long overdue series of reactions for the fans down under. So, very cool. Redbone Gaston from 6 hours ago. The wife and you saw church for the first time in South Carolina a few weeks ago. I got 7 early bird passes to see him again, July 5th. The whole family's going. You won't be disappointed with the show. I'm positive that's true. Ange and I, even though we were just watching it from the comfort of our home, watched one of the Upchurch shows. I think it was the one where he had I think it was the one where the Lambo got signed by everybody who came in. But what our takeaway is that I really like some rap music, but I see rap music on stage and it doesn't sound the same. And Upchurch, from spitting bars to some country crooning, seemed like just a concert. It was kind of cool. And I don't mean no disrespect to the rappers. I think I have some once bitten, twice shy from the rap shows back when I worked in the clubs. They were a mess. You had 15 people screaming into the mic. You couldn't tell what anybody was saying. But I'm very much... oh, yeah, see, that'd be... I don't know nothing about that show, but, 3-day pass is tough. I remember used to go to all the Oz Fests and all the stuff at Somerset, and oh yeah, very interesting. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. From Money, kissing everybody's ass. Yeah, sounds exactly like you, Rollen. As I said before, never change who you are. I don't want to. Maria, thank you. I don't want to. not really trying to piss off the people that love the artists. I'm trying to call it for what it is. I take a lot of reactors, as I mentioned once already. Oh man, it's the greatest thing because what they really want is your clicks and your attention. I just don't want to bullshit you. That sleep token, that's what we're getting into. That's been some of the underlining thoughts here is being stubborn and simply not enjoying it. And it could be. Why? Because I've seen what it looks like on stage, and I'm going to be incredibly guarded with this band because I don't know what kind of theatrics or mind fuck it's putting on people. So if it's a big weird cult fest, yeah, I don't care how good the music is. I don't want no part of it. If it's got people acting goofy, I don't want no part of it. That's the difference. Some of these festivals and some of these bands that get like almost a mesmerized crowd of zombie consumers, I'm just don't care about that. So, right off the bat, automatically going to put it on the I'm not sure I like this category. And it's going to take a hard sell to get into that stuff. It's like Ghost. I love Ghost. But I'm almost positive I can't go a couple minutes into a reaction without commenting on the theatrics, the imagery, and the ideas that it also portrays. None of it takes away from the music. But honestly, with that sleep token, I'm going to check out more because someone told me later on in the comments that a lot of heavier tunes, and I'm very interested. But I've seen enough to know that I don't get sucked in by anything. Not instantly. Very rarely. It has to be, something that really hits in my that shit I love category. So I don't know. I am probably being stubborn, Mr. Baron Cabron. Say I used to not be someone who used to like breakdowns and twisted way of things sounding. I've lived for 30 years, so I've seen it all in modernity. I just feel it's you being stubborn and simply not enjoying it. I just can't understand as someone who also hated breakdowns before loving them for someone to hate them. Now I'm not sure what the breakdown means. Now I thought said the industrial sounds at the beginning were just I weren't that inviting. I thought the heavy part was okay. I didn't feel the lyrical content was as deep and mesmerizing as some of the comments about it. I think that's one of the things is there's a lot of these ideas floating around there that I guess depressed, sad people love, but I'm not. Everything is crap. Everything is horrible. Everything is pain. That's a load of bullshit. 95% of my day is happiness, joy, and laughter. So if it's all about, dark, blah, everything sucks, fuck if I'm going to get behind that. Oh, okay. So, back at the Pogues, 6-bit of chinchilla, probably I was talking about some crazy stuff. And if you've only watched one reaction, they wouldn't make sense at all. Because then above it, the love that the reactor was detailed. I have no idea what we were detailed about, but I'm thinking that's just another way to say we were long-winded, which is a very strong possibility. Now, back before I move on, the sleep token I'm going to keep checking out. But I'm just guarded because I think it's different. And the channel is a firm believer that there is dark messaging, Oh, it happened the other day. Robert gave me a suggestion, and I thought it was very good. Okay, this Teddy Swims, Lose Control. Now, I thought that was very good. And I let it go. But there was a reference to black magic. You referenced the devil, all these kind of things. And it's like, hey, is everything invoking the left-hand path now? And this channel is a firm believer that that is not cool. But all my opinions are for entertainment, so who cares what I think? But in the end, that's what it comes down to is, oh, Grumpy, Sebastian. I mean, Sebastian can still sing. Oh, got another one from Upchurch. Always enjoy seeing and hearing you. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder, but then, there's a decent, I get enough good response that I believe it's not complete bullshit. So I appreciate that you caught one in a while. I would say the algorithm does not like a lot of stuff. And you got to understand that I believe now we're at a place where the whole shit's listening to us when we're not even on it, and it still affects what we do when we're on it because, well, I think there's some admission to that in the end, they would like to monitor everything that comes out of our mouths until they can monitor what's in your brain. Then they're going to get you for wrong think. But because I, am probably all about wrong think according to the system, not reality. It was like I watched Joe Rogan and that Terrence Howard. We watched an hour and a half of that already. And I could see why people thought he was crazy. And I was like, this is as close to stuff I totally believe in as I've heard in a long time. And then it reconciled some of the stuff I read in the quantum physics books to, your high school gravitational sciences that I understand very little. I don't really understand the quantum stuff either, but after listening to him talk and then understanding vibration and frequency as a core to like the stuff we don't talk about, but it's probably really real, man, it's awesome. But in that discussion, he was talking about the system spying on him, and I believed him. I believe him 100%. Rogan was like, "Oh, you just dropped your phone or something." And no, I am positive. You think too hard in the wrong direction, and the system sort of throttles you back. And I do. I believe that. So thanks for sharing. Going to the first Upchurch show. Very cool. That's what I'm saying. I am so fucking looking forward to our first Upchurch show. Should be a very good time. Okay, and the other sleep token comment, if you're mainly into thrash, you might not enjoy them. And that's perfectly fine. See, I like that answer because that's what I was trying to explain. But instead of blowing me off, Hannah, thank you. For real. I'm not trying to be a wuss. I mean, I appreciate you. I'm gonna try Gods and Vor, though. They're quite a bit heavier than this one, but the rest of their discography is very genre fluid, a lot of mixing of alt, metal, and R&B. And I'm actually cool with all that. There's one of the things I referenced I've been listening to. So I'm not a big Tool fan, even though I think Tool makes good music. To be honest, I hate their fans. But then I get turned on to this band Richelieu. Now, to me, it sounds a lot like Tool. But because I get turned on to it, I'm digging the lyrical content, I kind of take to it. But then it makes me realize, I probably appreciate Tool a lot more than I think, and it's certain variables within the fandom that make it complicated or problematic. All of these things, they get in the way of listening to me. And I actually like the mixing of genres, the testing the boundaries. At the same time, I don't think it's that experimental. I think there's been tons of people tons of artists doing this for a long time. And then when one goes super popular, they get all bent out of shape. And I'm just not ready to get bent out of shape yet. But I am definitely willing to check out more. And I think that's the first step of having, a semi open mind, because I could just look at all the imagery and go, nah, not my thing. I'm not, I don't want it. But I'm willing to check it out even if there is challenges. So, Hannah, Hunter. Hunter likes climbing on top of the keyboard and putting his ass in my ashtray, which is just the worst place for a cat ass. 100%. One more and we'll wrap it up. Isaiah from Arion, ironic thing is, this is a song about the Terminator universe. Oh, and I did hear it was from the Star One album, which made sense. That's what I thought. It was all the ones that have, like, you got the Back to the Future song, the Terminator song, so on and so forth. I kind of figured that was right, but yeah, I don't know. Well, it looks like what we're really getting here is Queen of the Reich by Queensryche. Her doing. Hold on. And just because I think one should come from this whole thing, we've got Brittany Slays. Is that right? Uh, Queen of the Reich karaoke. I'm gonna check this out. I'll be We'll be right back. I'll put it up at the same time. So I'm literally just going to stop and start over. So hopefully we'll see you there.